Hello everyone, hello. This is the same patch from my previous video, and I have massaged it a bit more because, like I said, I just didn't really like that thing I was doing with the key step down here. And so I've got Platts playing this bell tone. That's mainly driven by the Dresno, which I'm feeding it noise from Noise Square as its sample source, and then it's receiving a trigger, which is the triple XOR combining a Euclidean pattern and a random gate from Little Nerd. Little Nerd is getting a clock that's like a divide by 16 of the grid's clock, so it's a really slow clock. And 3 Dresno gates are gating values in the tonic, which is giving Platts its volts per octave CV. I'm also modulating the timbre, which in this mode controls the sort of like the hardness of the strike, and that modulation is actually the output of the Dresno. So every time it samples a value, those gates open and close, and it also spits out a CV, and I'm using that in this case. I also took the output from Mixology and I've routed it into the LRMS over here, and I'm taking the mid out, and I am using the Pico DSP, just the overdrive effect, to apply overdrive to the mid, which is where the kick drum is, so give that a little bit more meat. Let me turn this up a little. And I think that bell is just the thing, and then I can record this on the multi-track, and I think I'll just add some bass and some tenor guitar and play kind of like a freeform jazz. I'll see what I can do with it. But I'm out of channels on the Mixology. I like this mixer, but just 4 channels. And I can do sub mixes like with the AWM or using the Bufeco ABC, and I can do sub mixes and send those into 1 channel, but then the stereo positioning becomes an issue. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to look and see if there might be a better option for mixing. I almost forgot to mention, I also have the M11 set up down here with a voltage that I have dialed in. It's going into the Felix, which is an adjustable mult. I have all of these set to polarizing, so I've attenuated this inversely so that when I press this button, it outputs 3 negative voltages to decrease the fill rate on all 3 grid channels. So when I push the button, the grid's rhythm track will get a lot sparser. Watch this. less activity. Here we go. Just a nice little change that I can throw in there to keep things interesting. But that's pretty much it. I took away one thing and added two other things, and I think now this patch is ready. I mean, it's not finished, but I've done all I could do with it here. The next part of it is going to be layering instruments on the multi-track, and the finished result will wind up on my Patreon when it's ready, and if it turned out really good, it will eventually make its way to the Bandcamp page. I have to thank my patrons as usual because they paid for most of this stuff. Couldn't be doing any of this without them. And so there you go. Thanks a lot, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.